When I look at the average Yahoo boy, the average Yahoo girl, the average slay queen, the average hookup girl, when you look at them, you can tell that a generation was left. You can tell that a siege was laid on a particular generation. When we began to do secondary school missions, because we wanted to bring the gospel to that space also, the issues we began to hear during counseling from secondary school, where you should expect that some level of ignorance will define their essence, we began to find out that our cases of abortion that was coming from secondary school, cases of addiction to pornography coming from secondary school. We are not talking about university. So you see, the idea of catch them young, I think Satan doubled up on it. Meanwhile, if you think you have seen perversion and corruption, wait until these ones that are growing quietly, wait until they begin to manifest. You will see the corruption that has bounded their soul. So that a lady, a girl of 12 years is already having heartbreaks. A girl of 11 years is already depressed. And you ask her what happened. She said she doesn't believe in love anymore. It's not a funny matter. So that a lady of 15 years already has a guilt on her soul that she has aborted, that blood is crying against her. It was somewhere in Kaduna State that a teacher stumbled into the toilet during school hours and saw a nursery 2 boy, small boy, with a nursery 2 girl. He was raising her skirt up. So they now said, at this age, what are you looking for? That thing you are seeing there is follow-com. It's like follow-com charger. It was installed. You see, when you practice iniquity and you don't have any kind of restriction, you don't even have any kind of consideration for the consequence of your act, you will expose another generation to corruption. You will give birth to children that have unusual proclivities for sin. They will begin to fight battles that they have no business fighting. Because the atmosphere that brought them endorsed corruption. Satan will now have a stake in the harvest. So when I began to consider, okay, if these people are already like this, if they are already into abortion from 15 years, if 11 years boys are already into all kinds of yahoo, what is the hope for a generation? If you think that our generation has been buffeted and that we have struggled and that darkness has, challenged us in ways that have made it practically impossible to go out and come back without interacting with layers of corruption, you will wait and see what is coming. But you see, the only thing that comes to mind when I begin to meditate on these things is that the men who were given that assignment, they slept. It was why men slept, that the enemy has gained this ground and planted tears. These strange appetites, these strange natures, from the cartoons that Hollywood continues to churn out yearly, to the movies, to music videos, to even the sound that we actually stay with called entertainment. Everything is detailedly wired to corrupt the soul of a man, to make sure the undertone of your meditation becomes corruption. So that you may just think you are just watching a movie, but the real essence of the movie is to host maybe a 5-second scene of corruption. Now, you can have a 1-hour movie, but inside that 1 hour, something is sneaked in, hosted inside. So that as you are watching, you did not know, something that is not even thinkable will be sold. Many of us don't know yet where our struggles are coming from. Where the appetites, the cravings, the yearning for iniquity. Do you know that you are not different from the state of your mind? Anything that can enter your mind has entered your life. It is as you think in your mind, that's who you are. And so Satan knows that he has no business coming to talk to you, no business coming to ask you to do anything. He will just try to sneak something into your mind. If it can enter your mind, you will find your life gravitating towards that state of your mind. So this is why the warfare is about penetrating the light gate of your eye and the sound gate of your ears. How did these young ones get drawn by the spirit of Mammon? Go to Instagram. Go to Facebook. It is the vanity of riches that everybody is flaunting. Everybody just want to snap beyond flamboyance. You see a very nice car, you don't even know who has it. The first appeal in your heart is to take a picture and go online, put it and say, who said there is no God? Or somebody just go, fake life. You go and write, living my best life. Now, all of these things people are doing, the essence, the real underlying tone is to make an impression. The spirits that are writing the script, they know that many people will be put under pressure on account of what you are doing. So many people, the way they end their normal day in the evening is that they go to the metaverse. By the metaverse, I mean the internet. They go there and then they begin to check, just scrolling, checking your perceived mate. When you check 1, 2, 3, this one is in Dubai, snapping in beaches, snapping in very nice, serene environment. This one is flaunting his car. This one is flaunting this. And then the average Christian now comes to a place of depression and say, what is happening in my own life? Where the mentors, the inspiration over a generation have become people who are totally godless.